Good evening, class and Professor Williams. I have my father and mother in front of me today that'll be tuning in to be my audience. How do you feel when you have to wait for something you really want? What if it's something you couldn't live without? I recently read a story about a young girl by the name of Jennifer Lentini. Jennifer was an active 13-year-old girl. She played lacrosse, softball, danced, and was a champion baton twirler. One day in April of 1996, things changed for the worst. While playing lacrosse, she suddenly became short of breath, felt faint, and had terrible stomach pains. For days, her parents shuttled her back and forth from doctor's office to different hospitals. They tested for urinary infections, viruses, you name it, they tested for it, but no one could figure out what was wrong with her. She was finally admitted to the hospital for exploratory surgery, and doctors removed her appendix. When Jennifer left surgery, she went into sudden cardiac arrest. It was then that her doctors realized she was in heart failure and needed a donor. This story goes on to have a happy ending because Jennifer received that one gift of life, a heart transplant from a young man who chose to be a donor. Today I'd like to talk to you about the need for organ donors, how you can become an organ donor, and how your family and organ donor recipient's family benefit from your donation. I'll begin by telling you about the need for organ donors. Nationally, the need for organ donors are great. Someone is added to the organ donation list every 10 minutes. This someone could be a friend, a family member, or someone very close to you. According to Donate Life America, which is a non-for-profit alliance of national organizations and state teams across the U.S. committed to increasing organ, eye, and tissue donation, as of May 2015, there are over 124,000 men and women waiting on this donors list. Approximately 21 people die every day waiting for an organ. Many of these 21 people can be someone that can greatly affect our world today, but don't have the opportunity or chance to because a lack of donors that we need. 90% of Americans say they support donation, but only 30% of this 90% know the essential steps to be a donor. We need to be a nation that drives individuals, organizations, and communities to increase the number of designated organ donors that want to save and heal lives. I'm sure by now you can see the need for organ donors is great. You might be asking how. How can I become an organ donor and what are the steps to take? Well, let me tell you, it's easy. First, you should talk it over with your family. It is important they are involved so your wishes can be carried out. Second, you can go to your local DMV. Fill out a form that looks exactly like this one here. This form asks for simple things such as your last name, middle name, first name, address, if you're a male or female. Something so simple, but something so simple that can go such a long way. Finally, you'll get a new driver's license. This driver's license will state that you are a donor, and it will look just like this. And the donor will be located right here in the red. As you can see, this isn't difficult. It's not difficult at all to be a donor. Think about it like this. What if the person waiting on this list needing an organ transplant was someone you loved? Imagine if you had a brother or sister who unexpectedly died and you were able to meet that person who received their heart. For example, think of the satisfaction and possible comfort knowing that your brother or sister provided life for somebody else. And what I just stated goes perfectly to present this picture here. This is Jennifer and the mother of the son who donated her heart to Jennifer. This is complete satisfaction right here, if you were to ask me. As you can easily see, donating your organs can be one of the most important decisions you ever make, and also the greatest gift you could ever give. You can also see the need for donors is great, and it's also very rewarding. Talk to your family, go to your local DMV, and always keep your donor card on you. Thank you.